into the hushed-up recesses between our thighs, and you stand by us when we stealthily open the communal refrigerator, stocked with bread and the liquor of Bacchus. And you never babble to the neighbors about the things you've seen. So you'll be in on our present plans too, the plans my friends and I agreed on over Facebook. But the women haven't shown up, though it's almost light, and the assembly's about to begin. We he-women have to grab our seats early and settle in without attracting notice. I can be keeping them. I told them Friday the 13th. They can't be superstitious, can they? After all, they're Greek. But I see a lamp over there, coming from this way. I'll look, just in case it happens to be a man.
Μια φούντωση, μια φλόγα έχω μέσα στην καρδιά. Λες και μαγιά μου της κάνει φράγκο Συριανή γλυκιά. Λες και μαγιά μου της κάνει φράγκο Συριανή γλυκιά. Να σε ανταμώσω κάτω στην ακρογιαλιά. Θα θέλα να με κορτάσεις κολοκαδιά και φιλιά. Θα θέλα να με κορτάσεις κολοκαδιά και φιλιά. Θα σε πάρω να γυρίσω φοινικά παρακοπή, γάλισσα και τέλα γράτσια και ας μου φύς συγκοπή. Γάλισσα και τέλα γράτσια και ας μου φύς συγκοπή. Πατέλη στο νιοκορί, δίπλα στην αληθινή, και στο πίσκο πιο ρομάτζα, γλυκιά μου Φράγκο Συριανή. Και στο πίσκο πιο ρομάτζα, γλυκιά μου Φράγκο Συριανή.
I was up the whole night waiting for you. Well, I've got to get this neighbor of mine out of the house. I'll scratch softly at her door so her husband won't notice.
I was just getting dressed when I heard you give the secret knock. See, I wasn't sleeping. You know, my dear husband is from that institution across the river. All night long he was sailing me up and down the Charles, so I only just now had a chance to grab his clothes. Excuse her.
All right, Friday the 13th. Hey, I see Clanatri and Sistrati coming, and there's Clytemnestra.
Here they come.
Come on, dude, move on. Penelope says the last woman here will be fined a gallon of Haagen-Dazs.
There's Dean Shapiro trying to run her booze. I bet she had no trouble getting away from her husband.
And look, there's Dean Elmore's wife. She's the one with the iPad.
And there's President Brown's wife, and all the trustees' wives, and a lot more women besides. Anybody who's anybody in town.
Peter, come over here. It's only 10:11.
You know what they say, Friday the 13th.
It figures. I had an
having time getting over here. My husband stuffed himself with beans last night, and he was up all night farting.
It was disgusting.
Well, now that you're all here, please sit down. Yes, sit down. More Friday the 13th. Well, I wasn't the one who scheduled opening day. Any news on the game? Oh, never mind, I can guess. So, have you done everything I put on the Facebook page?
I have. I left my armpit. Red Sox!
Everyone loves the Red Sox. So, have you done everything I put on the Facebook page?
You guys have to move out of the way because I have lines that I'm not getting up for everything. I have. As I was saying, I left my armpits bushier than the underbrush, as you said.
Me too. I grew my Schlick Hydro 5-blade razor out of the and not female at all.
Have you all got your beards? The ones you're supposed to bring with you?
Sure, by hecate, I've got this nice one here.
And mine's better than Professor Rushnick's.
Yeah, well, mine's way better than Professor Salmon's.
You?
They got them. Look, they're nodding yes.
Alright, well I see you've taken care of the preliminaries, and you've all got your men's boots and walking sticks and coats, just like we said.
Oh!
Alright, let's get on with business. The assembly we're going to attend begins at dawn.
By Zeus, we've got to leave time to get seats right next to President Brown.
I brought this along just for something to do while the men are filing into the assembly.
While the men are filing in, stupid.
I think this is meeting.
It is.
Sure, my Artemis. I get here just as well when I'm knitting. My kid has nothing to bear. She's growing all the time. I always do it at faculty meetings.
Listen to you. Don't you know you mustn't risk showing any part of your body to the men? Wouldn't we be in fine shape if the men were all there and some woman climbs over them and flashes her country ways? I did not write this. If we're the first to get to our seats, no one will notice that we're all wrapped up. And with the beards that we're going to stick on, who will guess that we're not men? Take Brad Pitt. Now that he has one, he passes for a man. And that's why we must dare this deed, hoping to take over the government and to do something good for VU. As it is, our college is orless and becalmed.
But how can a bunch of women and undergraduates expect to address the president and board of trustees?
Much better than anybody, that's how. They say that the young men who've been reamed are the most effective orators, and as luck would have it, that's exactly what nature suits us for.
I'm not so sure. Inexperience is a dangerous thing. Imagine President Santorum.
Well, isn't that why we've gathered here, to practice what we're going to say in the assembly? Come on, attach your beard. And that goes for all the rest of you who've been practicing how to tweet.
Is there anyone here, friend, who actually doesn't know how to tweet?
All right then, you put on your beard and become a man. I'll sit out these garlands and put on my men's clothing too, just in case I decide to make a comment.
Colin, correct your beards?
You look ridiculous.
Looks like somebody bearded the lioness.
Okay. Oyez, oyez. Assemblymen, come forward into the sanctified area. Professors, please stop chattering. You there, come, take a seat. Who wishes to address the assembly?
I do.
Then put on the garland, and may your speech be propitious.
Garland. Red Sox hat on. Ready.
You may speak.
Do I get a drink first?
Drink?
What did I put the garland on for?
Get out of there. You would have done the same thing to us in the real assembly.
What? They don't drink in the real assembly?
Listen to you. Listen to you, told they drink.
Sure they drink. Haven't you heard those guys? That's why their decrees are all like the ravings of drunkards. And they yell at each other like drunkards, and then the BU police drag away the guy who's had too much to drink.
Well, you may get back to your seat and sit down. You're worthless.
Oh, wait. By Zeus, I would have been better off without the beer. I'm absolutely partially thirsty.
Is there another candidate among us?
Me.
Put on a garland, then. We can't stop now after all of our planning. Now carry on like a man, speak clearly, and lean hard on your walking stick, just like this.
I would have preferred to yield the floor to one of the usual speakers, sitting quietly and listening to a good speech. But as far as my own vote goes, I say, we bring back Four Loko. And I say we outlaw the use of cantering on the Charles. There's no free wine by Kathleen Leopoldo. It's bad policy by Oprah.
By Oprah, you bungler, where is your mind?
What's the matter? I didn't ask for a complimentary drink.
No, but you did swear by Oprah, when you're supposed to be a man. And the rest was so good.
Oh, sorry, Polo.
No, stop. I won't take another step on the road to being an Assemblywoman until everything's exactly right.
Give me the garland. I want to try a speech too. I think I've got it down nicely. My view, ladies of the assembly.
Again, you loser, you're calling the men ladies.
It's all the literary types out there. I got sight of them and I thought I was addressing women.
Back to your seat too. I think I better put on the garland, wherever it may be.
Garland!
Oh, extra.
All right. I think I better put on the garland. And beseech myself. I beseech the gods to grant success to today's deliberations. My stake in this college is equal to yours, and I am annoyed and depressed at the university's conduct of affairs. For I see us constantly employing scoundrels as leaders, and the same with the country. First we get Mitt Romney, and if that wasn't bad enough, there's Gingrich, and then Santorum. And the only time they nominate a woman, it's Sarah Palin, and everyone knows she's a man in disguise. And let's not get started on reproductive rights. I mean, really.
Well said by Aphrodite.
Pitiful, you swore by Aphrodite? What if you spoke that way in the assembly? Well, don't let them have it now. And about the economy. Everyone said the banks would go under if there wasn't a bailout, so there was, and now everyone's unhappy. When it's taxes, the poor are for it, and the rich are against it. And tuition is always going up, and no one tries to stop it. And you can't even agree on health care. What is this, people? Greece or something? Get it together.
This man's intelligent.
That's the right way to applaud. And you, the 99%, you are responsible. For while you're getting your pay out of our tuitions, you don't worry about the students. Each of you is only thinking about your own career. Meanwhile, the state staggers around like some drunken hockey player. Listen to my advice, and you'll find a way out. I propose that we turn the government over to the women, since they're already doing the second shift. And the female character is superior to ours, as I will demonstrate. First of all, they microwave family dinners according to their ancient custom, each and every one of them. You'll never see them trying anything new. Contrast it to the university. They are never content to do well with the tried and true method. They can't even keep the signs the same.
Damn straight.
They can't even hold this. Meanwhile, the women balance the checkbook as they always have. They scream at the children as they always have. They buy themselves crap from infomercials as they always have. They drive their husbands nuts as they always have. And they hide their lovers as they always have. They buy themselves little extras as they always have. They drink as they always have. They like to get fucked as they always have. And so, gentlemen, let us make one huge super PAC and hand over the government of everything to the women. And let's not beat around the bush or ask what they plan to accomplish. Let's just let them govern. You need only consider 2 points. First is mothers. They'll always want the best for their children. And second is women. We can always get them to do the laundry. And no one is better at getting funds than a woman. Look at Gina. a woman ruler would never get cheated, since women are such good cheats themselves. I'll pass over the other arguments. Adopt my resolution, and you'll lead happy lives.
Well said, dearest Proxidora. What skill, what skill. Where did you learn such fine talk, my dear? It must have been in Roman history.
Actually, I lived with my dad in the Occupy DC camp, and I listened to the politicians a lot.
No wonder you were so impressive and sagacious. What's more, your fellow women hereby elect you Secretary of State. You succeed in this plan. But what if Rush Limbaugh calls you a slut?
I'll say he's crazy.
Oh, but everyone knows that.
Well, I'll say he's a psychopath. Everyone knows that too. Then I'll say we should ask his 5th wife about how he supports family values.
What if Wall Street abuses you?
I'll get them occupied all over again.
And what if they try to screw you?
Oh, well, I'll take care of that with the camera phone.
There is another danger we haven't discussed. If the police jump you, what will you do then?
I'll be ready for them like this. He'll never get on top of me.
And if they do hoist you, the rest of us will let you
I think this is a fine plan. But one thing we haven't given much thought to is how we'll remind ourselves to put up our hands when we're voting. We're so used to putting up our legs.
That is a tough one, but just remember, you vote by undraping your right arm and raising that hand. Yeah? Okay, go ahead now. Make sure you look like men. Hitch up your tunics. All right, now practice spitting. Scratch. And adjust yourselves. Now, hurry up and put on your boots. And when you're dressed, fasten your beard. And when you've attached those, put on the men's coats that you stole, and be sure to put them on correctly. Now lean on those walking sticks as you walk, and roar like it's opening day at Fenway.
Great instructions.
Roar!
All right, let's go forward just so, because I expect some women from the medical campus are on their way directly to the assembly. Hurry up, I hear Congress is about to take another holiday, and we need to get there, too. Let's go.
March, march.
This way.
That way?
Which way into the cellar?
Wait a second. This year I'm a man, pretending to be a woman, pretending to be a man. These Aristophanes readings are just getting out of me.
Whatever, don't get all theatrical.
Yeah, and remember that Nelson's going to be chair next year, so unless you want her to meta all over your graduate career, trim that beard off.
This is so demeaning.
Everything we do as graduate students is demeaning. We perform in this reading, we work for next to no money, we have to read poorly written student papers, and grade exams that students have barely studied for. Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah, well, reading those poorly written papers must be really hard, because graduate students certainly never write them.
I would like to say that I love the Aristophanes reading. I can't say it. Aristophanes reading.
That's not the beard, kids' ass. Waiting for the next scene.
What is going on? Where's my daughter got to? It's been a year gone and she's nowhere to be seen. I've been lying awake for ages, needing to shit. Trying to find my boots and coat in the dark. So finally I found my wife's slippers, put on her Banana Republic pink slippers. Where could a man find an out-of-the-way place to take a shit? I'm not used to being outside for this, even though it is Greece. I've guess anywhere is fine at night. At this hour, no one's going to see me shitting. God, what a fool I was. Getting married and having a daughter at my age. I deserve a good flogging. You can be sure that girl didn't go out on any decent errand. Anyway, I've got to do my business.
And who is that out there? Surely not my neighbor, Leverett. Oh yeah, the very same. Say, what's this yellow all over you?
What are you talking about?
I mean pig. What's this pig all over you? I got a hard time seeing through this.
I had to come out here to adjust the sprinklers. Found my wife's little yellow number here.
Yeah, but where is your coat? Where's your coat?
I can't really say. I looked for it all over and couldn't find it. And my bow tie is gone too. I mean, the red one. I had to put this old blue one on.
Why didn't you get your daughter to tell you where it is?
Zeus, I couldn't. She's not in. She slipped out of the house. And I'm worried she's up to no good.
Besides, the same thing happened to me. My wife and daughters, they'd gone off with my clothes. That would be so annoying, but they're taking my copy of the last Herzog movie. I can't lay my hands on it anywhere.
Nice. Couldn't find my copy of Aristophanes either. And I'm sure this wine wasn't in the play. Well, as luck would have it, I had to ship. So I just grabbed this translation and dashed out. Didn't want to shit on the office chair. It belongs to CAS.
Someone else is new. But what can they be doing? Is there some kind of all-night book club going on or something?
That's probably it. They aren't tramps, as far as I know.
Yeah, we must be pooping a ship's cable there. Maybe it's gone along to the assembly. That is, if I can get a hold of my coat, because it's the only one I got.
Ah, me too, as soon as I finish my business. At the moment, something's got me blockaded. That's it, I'm never eating food court sandwiches again.
Try some of this here. It's like It's regularis. Maybe a regular guy.
What kind of flavor?
Plain.
Okay, that's all right, that's all right.
Myself. A little bit of, you know what's coming on.
What am I going to do? What's going to happen when I eat something? Where's the poop's going to go? Hold it up tight. Is there a doctor in the house?
I'm on now! Yeah!
Any of you asshole experts knowledgeable about my condition?
We got some jokes going on here?
Sorry, man.
Hey, what are you doing in there? Not taking a shit, are you?
Who, me?
Yeah, they were coming.
No, indeed, not anymore.
And what is this? Is this your wife's slip you're wearing? And what about those jazzy shoes?
Oh, yeah, it was dark in the house when I grabbed it. By mistake. Tell me, where have you been?
Well, you know, I've been at the faculty assembly.
You mean it's over already?
I wish you had, well, there's something about, no. By God it is. I don't know, but by God it is, and first time it took under 4 hours.
So you got your dining points?
Yeah, well, you've got, 3 O-balls. What's an O-ball?
An O-ball is 25 cents.
Okay, well, it wasn't worth it. It was too late.
Well, and what made you late?
A huge crowd of people showed up, an all-time record. Actually, it looked kind of like a gay pride parade.